podcast, Wasted. I'm Yasmin.
And I'm Courtney.
Good to be back for episode 6.
Episode 6, Yaz.
Tell me, how did you feel about last week's episode?
My lips are on fucking fire.
I've recovered.
Yeah.
What about you? It was so fun, let's be real.
No, it was really fun. It was good to I don't even want to say too much about it because you just need to watch it. It's one of them episodes where you can't explain it.
No spoilers here.
It was just so funny.
So if you haven't seen that, definitely go and watch it. And watch any of the others that you haven't watched as well.
This week, we're going to be talking about why it just doesn't make sense to buy a brand new phone.
Yeah. But yeah, this is a really good topic because me, the naive one, I would never buy a refurbished phone because I was literally thinking of all the bad things that could happen or like this, that and the other until obviously spoke to you about it. And well, you'll find out more when you listen.
The rest is history.
Talk me through what a refurbished phone is and where it comes from.
Refurbished phones are professionally repaired devices. So, for example, it would be a phone that, for example, Courtney and I would have traded in and sold off to a retailer who would then professionally repair and refurbish that device using genuine parts. They would then be graded, like I'll mention a bit later on, and then sold on to you guys as genuine Google, Samsung, Apple phones.
Simples. Can you just talk me through the process of a refurbished phone?
Yeah, because I've got a refurbished phone. I've got the iPhone 15 Pro Max and I've got pristine condition and it feels exactly the same as a brand new phone. I've had brand new phones in the past and yeah, the only difference is like, you know, the unboxing experience. It still comes in a box, whatever. But to be honest, like the new iPhones don't even have like a plastic wrap and stuff like that anymore, so you don't really miss out on
unboxing experience.
Yeah. But yeah, so when you're buying a refurbished phone, you'll have like usually 3 options: pristine, excellent, good. So good basically means you'll see signs of wear and tear, so like a scratch on the screen, dents and stuff like that, but internally the phone works perfectly.
What, people actually buy like the ones with scratches? And
yeah, because it just means like you can save an extra like couple £100. You're going to put a case on it anyway.
Yeah.
Obviously, they're not going to sell you like a cracked iPhone screen or Samsung screen. It will just be, little scratches and here and there. Excellent will just be minor scratches, maybe in the corner, but it won't be like visible once you put a case on and stuff like that. And obviously, pristine, perfect condition.
Yaz, do they come in the original boxes?
Yes, obviously depending on what condition you choose. So if you get excellent, you're likely to get in the original, Samsung, Google or Apple box. However, if you get excellent or good, then it will be in, the retailer's branding box. So yeah, it will always come in a box, but it might not be.
Depending on the grade that you get.
Exactly.
It will depend.
Yeah.
Okay. I know there's some people out there that are like quite worried about getting a refurbished phone. To sort of like put everyone's mind at ease, can you talk me through like the benefits and why people should actually go for a refurbished phone rather than a new?
The good thing to like understand is that with any refurbished phone, you get the same amount of warranty as you would with a brand new phone. So what we've seen across the board really is a minimum of a year warranty. Obviously, depending on which retailer you choose.
Yeah.
One company might, offer 15 months warranty. So it just depends which one you choose, but it's always usually a minimum of a year.
Mm-hmm. And what other benefits? Like, why would somebody go for a more refurbished phone?
Well, financial, really.
It's cheaper.
Yeah, it's a lot cheaper. Obviously, depending on which, phone you want to choose, you can just save like a few £100s.
Do you get insurance on a refurbished phone? Because you get insurance on a new phone because if that messes up, you can go and get another brand new phone. Can you go back to where you got it refurbished and been like...
Of course, yeah. And that's, again, the good thing about making sure you choose, a trusted retailer. Because we have these retailers on site as well, so we trust them. We know that they're going to look after you. Whereas if you choose to just buy it privately from like a marketplace or something like that, you're not going to have that security. It's like when you buy a car privately, if they sell it to you and then a week later you're like,
oh my gosh, the engine is... Yeah.
But that's another thing.
They're going to laugh at you and be like, well, you paid for it now, see ya.
So is your battery exactly the same as mine would be then?
Again, it depends. So if I got like an iPhone 12, the battery health is not going to be like 100%.
Yeah, yeah.
But for an iPhone, I'm just talking as an iPhone user because that's what I use. It won't be anything below, normal battery health if you get like a good or excellent phone or pristine.
It's cheaper.
Cheaper, you still get a lot of wear out of it. You know that you can go back if anything goes wrong. You can contact that retailer and they'll sort it out.
What's the difference between me getting a refurbished phone from a website rather than going on Facebook Marketplace?
If you want to be lied to, scammed, then go for it.
Yeah.
But if you want to have peace of mind and you know exactly what you're paying for, then get it from, trusted website retailer.
So just going back to an older podcast that we did, the What's Inside Our Phones and Why It Matters, because I feel like this is quite a good sort of reference back moment.
Yeah, very fitting.
Yeah, because obviously with a refurbished phone, you do your part for the environment and the brand new metals that are being extracted.
Yeah, you're skipping out the mining process.
Yeah, because not only is it good for the environment, but these metals aren't lab made. People, actual human beings are getting these materials and they're then making it and doing it all for you. Why are you going to keep wasting it? And again, I said back in the other video, they're not going to be around forever. We're using
finite,
more than what we're getting.
Yeah.
So when it's gone, you can't just go, okay, let's just go back to the lab and make some more gold or whatever. You can't do that. There's actually human beings out there that are suffering in toxic air or harsh situations where they're treading on glass and stuff, just so you can have a phone. You can have a brand new phone and you're not thinking about that when you're using it and stuff.
Exactly.
So don't be selfish. Not only are you getting it cheaper and you have and it's basically the same as getting a brand new phone, you're again doing your part.
Yeah.
They're not brand new metals that are going into the phone
and just think with, a company like Apple, their carbon emissions, the big bulk of that is from the manufacturing process.
Yeah.
So you can imagine if we just as customers, cut that out in terms of ordering new phones and having all these metals extracted from scratch. Imagine if we just collectively all chose to let's just get a refurbished phone. We can kind of slice that in half.
Quickly going back to the disadvantages and what might put someone off of getting a refurbished phone, quite an important one, important to some of you and me at one point, is that when you get a refurbished phone, you obviously aren't going to get the newest model straight away. So the iPhone 16 obviously has just come out. You're not going to get that refurbished until a few months later. So if you want the newest phone there and then, obviously you can't get it refurbished. You have to wait
6 months.
Yeah. So if you want a refurbished phone, you're going to have to just suck it up and wait.
Yeah, it's not even that long.
It's not when you think about it.
We're not talking 2-3 years. It's 5-6 months. Come on. You can wait.
You can wait.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas.
Okay, what put you off from getting a refurbished phone? You've never bought one.
Yeah, do you know what? I don't know. The only solid answer I can give you is my contract's running out. I've had my phone for 2 years now. My network will call me up and be like, oh, your contract's running out. Yeah, cool.
No, just say no, and then nothing happens. You just keep your phone. It's done.
Yeah, I know, but I didn't think of that. I wouldn't, honestly, I wouldn't think of it. Oh, I get a new phone and it's new, fresh, whatever. I didn't think about going, do you know what, actually, no, I'll recycle my phone and get a refurbished one next. Use the money and get a refurbished phone.
It's just quite easy. You just say, no, I'm just going to leave it for now. You keep your SIM and whatever. Then
also,
after
I
that,
think,
you can just...
again, it might be the fact is when I get new phones, I tend to just go for the newest one. We were in a shop earlier and I was like, oh, the iPhone 16, I want it now.
She was stroking it oh my God, the pink colour.
The pink colours are really nice.
Do I need it?
Yeah, I'm I don't need it because I've got an updated...
Couldn't even pick it up to see it properly.
Yeah,
anyway,
what is going on?
Wild. Times are tough.
Yeah, you can't trust anyone.
Bolted down.
They actually were bolted down.
Yeah.
It was convenient for me to be I want the newest phone, so I'm going to... Sometimes I will upgrade early when a new phone came out.
That's outrageous.
Or I think my last phone, I dropped my last iPhone down the toilet and literally the day later I went and got another phone, which is obviously the phone I've got now.
Oh my God.
I didn't think about going, okay, let me get a refurbished phone. I literally was I've dropped my phone down the toilet. This is not worth anything. I don't even know where it is. Oh no, my mum's got it. I put it in rice. I got it fixed.
Does that even work?
No, I got it fixed. I remember putting my BlackBerry when I dropped that down the toilet. God. I remember putting that in rice and it was perfect after. Yeah,
never done that. I take care of my stuff.
Yeah.
Before we move on, you can also get a refurbished phone on contract. So even, say if you wanted to get a phone that's £500, you can split the cost and do it on contract.
When my phone runs out, I can then be no, I'm going to get a refurbished phone on contract.
Yeah.
With the same people that I've got now.
Yeah, if you want, yeah.
Okay.
It's good. And sometimes they do, like, I know Vodafone do like a SIM contract, and you know, like when you get a brand new phone, you do your monthly plan data and stuff like that, and then they include that in the price of how much you're going to pay for your phone.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so it works exactly the same. It's cheaper.
Is your phone on contract?
No, got it outright.
Just
Then I
SIM.
just have a SIM only plan, because that's the whole point. I got refurbished because I want it to be cheaper, instead of like, I didn't want to have
The
to
weight off your shoulders. You don't have to have
Yeah,
anything.
'cause then I'm only paying for my SIM, which is like really cheap, and then just forget about it, and then I can sell it whenever I want and do what I want.
The world's your oyster now.
Yeah, exactly.
You're not tied down to a phone. I feel like we should jump into some facts and stats now.
This is a bit of you.
The more interesting parts. Did you know that a single refurbished phone produces 11 times less carbon and saves 261.3 kg of raw materials than a brand new phone? That's insane. And that is from the French Environment and Energy Management Agency.
Wow.
I didn't know any of this, and it wouldn't even cross my mind to get a refurbished phone. Like, it wouldn't. I would literally just keep getting new phones, not thinking about what is into the environment, what's inside it. I'm literally just like, I'll watch my TikToks on it.
Exactly. No, but I get what you mean. It's like, well, most people know that buying refurbished is obviously better, but majority of us don't know just how much better it is. So hearing those stats, like, that's incredible. 11 times more. That's crazy.
What was your first impressions of your phone? Because
It's just like,
Your husband
I
bought
felt
you
it
it,
like
right?
it was not like the same. Like, because there's no cracks. Like, there's nothing. I've got it here.
when you got it, right, was it boxed up?
Yeah, came in the box, because obviously it's pristine condition. Like, literally.
The
you
iPhone
can't
box?
see. Yeah, I got an iPhone box, yeah.
So if you gave that to me, do you think I'd know the difference?
No.
Really?
For me, I look more at the exterior.
Yeah.
Like, literally, when I do that, you can't see any scratches.
I
not
wouldn't
even on the
believe that was a
edges.
refurbished phone, to be fair. That looks like
Yeah.
excellent. How long have you had that
Brand new.
for?
A few months.
Okay, like recent. Okay.
Yeah. And I've got a glass screen protector on there as well.
And a case. Smart.
And a case. For me, it's the same. I haven't had any bad experiences with it.
So you think that you'll keep getting refurbished phones then?
Yeah, definitely.
So if you really want like a brand new phone, like imagine like the
yeah,
iPhone
I'm not.
25 comes
To
out.
me, this is a brand new phone, because it's only what a
You're not
year
really
old.
bothered about, because I suppose like if you really are not that much into phones,
Yeah.
like influencers and stuff, they always want the new phones and that.
I
Like,
don't
if you're not
see
into
like
phones-
why. Like, I don't see what the
Yeah.
appeal is. Like, I really don't get it. Maybe, you know what we always say, like, back in the day when the iPhone 10 came out, like, it was
Yeah.
completely different. Like, the iPhone 6 was completely different to like the iPhone 10. It's things like that. That is such an upgrade. Like, that's something to be like, oh my gosh, like,
Yeah.
what the hell. Now, this looks exactly the same as the iPhone 16. The Pro Max is obviously a bit bigger than the 15 Pro Max, but like it looks the same. I feel like now it's more of the like iOS updates or the
Yeah,
Android
yeah.
updates is what makes it different because of AI and stuff like that. If you're getting an Apple phone, don't get the new one. If you want something to look very different, I'd say get like a Samsung or a Google Pixel or something
yeah.
like that, yeah. So like, and another thing, you know, when you asked me about what the benefits are of buying a refurbished phone, what I liked is that you can just take control back of the whole buying process and how much you want to spend. Like, you control that.
What do you mean?
So if you want to get the iPhone 16, that starts at $799. Like, that's it. There's no like wiggle room. It's only going to go up when you start adding on stuff.
Yeah.
Whereas if you buy a refurbished and you buy it outright, pay monthly, you can get pristine or choose excellent. That price gap could be like £100. So then you have the choice like, oh, you know, can I spend an extra £100 and get like a perfect refurbished Android phone or iPhone? Or can I, you know, live with a little scratch on the exterior of the phone and get a good and save like £150?
Yeah.
So that's what I like about it.
I suppose another thing would be like getting a brand new car, like going to
Yes.
the actual dealership, buying a brand new car. As soon as you drive it out of those gates,
That's it. Done.
it's lost like 20% of its value.
Yeah.
When you've got a brand new iPhone or Android, as soon as you open the box, again, it's lost 20% of its value. So what is the actual point? At the end of the day, you might as well get a refurbished phone.
Save your money, yeah.
Yeah, save your money.
Because what's waiting like 5 months? Like you said, you want the new one. February. Get
Wait a little
refurbished
bit.
ones, yeah.
Yeah. You know, another thing, just to plug it in, what you're going to do with your old phone. If you're going to get a new refurbished phone or if you're going to get a new phone, head to our website on the screen. and recycle it with us. Don't bin it. So that's basically why like getting a brand new phone just doesn't actually make sense in 2024.
Yeah, like if you're being practical and financially savvy,
You'll get a refurbished phone.
you just buy refurbished.
I suppose now, get back to my favourite part where we reflect. I probably am more than likely going to get a refurbished phone for my next phone. Because I don't see the point. I don't really care for getting like the new phones. Just the iPhone 16 is really pretty because it's in pink. That's literally it. I don't care for anything else. Sorry, Apple. I can just wait a few more months and get a refurbished iPhone 16 if I really wanted to.
Yeah, that is true. That'll be like beginning of next year.
Like it doesn't bother me that much. So I genuinely think because of you, Yaz, I'll get a refurbished phone. Not an Android though.
Don't know, maybe in the next couple of years it might have to be.
For real?
It's like, what is this? Just because Apple's not really doing much for me anymore. It's not. It's just not. It's very underwhelming. End of an era. I've still got like 5 years. It's fine.
Oh, okay, that's fine. We'll worry about that. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
Yeah, exactly.
No Androids yet in our friendship. No Androids.
Oh my God.
Apart from these pads that we use.
Oh, God.
Yeah, so thanks to you, I'm definitely going to get a refurbished phone because I just feel like what's the point in getting a phone if I'm not really into it? I literally, if it's going to work, it's fine. It's got good
It's
camera.
a big investment. It's a lot of money.
Yeah. And if I do it, then you guys should definitely do it. So that's it from this one and this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. Did you enjoy it? Yes?
I really liked it.
It was more chilled and straight to the point of, you know what, this is our opinion, this is what it is. Yeah. Yeah, as per usual.
And you're going to buy a refurbished iPhone 16 in February. Little Valentine's Day treat.
Birthday.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Feb girl.
Perfect. There's no excuse now.
Yeah, no excuse. Birthday presents to myself.
Yeah. Perfect. There you go.
But yeah, so next time we'll be speaking to you guys, it's going to be Halloween.
Spooky vibes.
Sorry, I can't believe it's October.
Oh.
I'm freezing. I was freezing at the end of June, let's be real. So we'll be telling you some spooky facts about some stuff, plugging you with the knowledge, the spooky knowledge.
As we do. But yeah, I don't want to miss that one.
You don't. And yeah, so like, subscribe, comment down below, and we'll see you soon. Bye. Bye.